Hello friends, it's Selene here. So happy you're joining us today. I'm just gonna see if I can brighten up my world a little. Let me see. That's better. It's a little dark in here. I hope you're having a good day. I am gonna go find us on the Facebook channel and share into our groups. Let me see, potentially. When you come on, let's see, share group. Just takes a second to get going, just so everybody can find us. Okay, post. All right, well, thanks for joining me today. I can see a couple of you are starting to pop on. I'll just give you another minute because more friends is more better. That's a Selenism. Okay, let's see if I can go here. Here we go. I'm going to save this over to the workshop group because today is a special event. I'm going to go over the Unbounded Beauty card class that I offered for free while I was in Mexico. Now, I sold out of that kit and oversold it. So I recut it today and I owed them a video. So I thought that I would come to you and share with you what we were doing for that. Among some other things here I have on my table. It has been a week of filming. We have the catalog launch party on Saturday, both in person here in Drake, Massachusetts. And then next week, I will be mailing out all of those packets. The PDFs are done. The videos are filmed. I have a little bit of editing to do, and I'll be able to push out emails and directions to everybody that's ordered those. So I am catching up fast and furious after being away, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see. If you're here, just please let me know where you're joining us from and say hello to one another. And if you have questions, let me know. I want to open with the new in colors because they're absolutely phenomenal and they're gorgeous. And that's all I have to say about that. But let me flip the camera so I can show you some samples of these cards that I made, okay? So 1 second, we're just gonna flip you over. And I'm putting my hand there so that I don't make anyone dizzy because that's never any fun. Oh, and here we go. Okay. So to get started, I got a little bit of glare there on the stamp set. Here, let's move that out of the way for a minute. And I want to show you these cards. These are not made with Unbounded Beauty. This is another stamp set. Geez, and I would love to tell you the stamp set name, but I don't know it off the top of my head, and I'll get that in the video description. I made these to introduce the in colors. This one's probably my favorite out of the 5. It is Summer Splash. Here, there's the coordinating ink pad. And these were painted with Wink Estella, and they used the new in color designer series paper and some ribbon, and I heat embossed the Dear Friend with some white embossing, stamped the images in plain Versamark and colored them with the ink pad on a piece of paper, plastic, and picked up with Wink Estella to color these. So this is Summer Splash. And here, Petunia Pop. Oh, it's upside down. That might help. That's funny. And then, let's see, Shy Shamrock, shy like me, right? But I made the flower and the butterfly in the petunia because I thought that they went really well together. And then we have Peach Pie. So lovely. And finally, last but not least, a favorite returning color, Pretty in Pink. I can tell you, I've already seen this color out and about all over the place. We belong to this group, Stampin' Up belongs to this group of real people who sell things online, in stores. So you'll find that you're going to see these 5 colors in clothing. You'll see them in scrapbooking, so that if you buy your granddaughter a brand new Petunia Pop, that you'll be able to buy the paper to match when you make a scrapbook page about your day at the beach. Summer splash, right? So cool. I really love these colors, and they are set up to go with everything. Hey, Marcy, so good to see you. Maybe I'll get to see you tomorrow night. I am hosting Wednesday and Friday this week, karaoke at Abreu's. Wednesday I'll be there at 7:30, and Friday I start at 8 o'clock. So this is my other fun little job. It helps give me a break from this job, which I do quite a bit to keep up with all the kits and stuff. But here's another one. And for this one, I took this big flower and I just stamped it off the edges and colored it again and added some of those in color gems. So if you have a long wish list, I have to tell you about this kit. So the starter kit to join Stampin' Up and to essentially do what I do, but most people just sign up to get a discount, which is totally fine. They get $125 worth of product, their choice, whatever you want. You know how many direct sales companies do that? Not very many. I don't know of one, actually. Usually a starter kit is a starter kit. You get to pick $125 in your choice of products. I think that's the biggest selling point right there. You only pay $99 and it's free shipping. But right now, through the end of May, you also get the 5 in colors for free. You get the 5 ink pads, a pack of the paper, a package of markers. These are the classic markers. They used to be 15. I think they've gone up to 17 or 19. And then a full pack of that designer paper that I used in these projects. In your starter kit, I would recommend adding a Wink Stella and a stamp set so you can make your own in color cards, but I'm in love with them. And I really wanted to let you know about that. And I'll email out the details for people that are on my email list. Okie dokie. Oh no, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, Marcy. Hey, Ella. Hey, Joan. Hey, Mary Jo. Well, it's fine to see you all. I love it. Love it so much. All right, so I'm going to jump in and tell you that when I do card classes, I typically have a PDF and a video to go with. This is going to serve as the video, and I'm doing it live and unedited. Woohoo! On the fly, right? So let's jump right in. I want to show you the first card. And I guess before I do that, I'll show you this bundle. This stamp set, hopefully I'm not getting a glare anymore. Oh, there's a little glare here. Let's see if this helps. So hope is believing in a brighter tomorrow. Love never gives up. Faith is being sure of what we can't see. That's really cool. Best of luck. That would be a great, thing for so many things. Peace, you're a true blessing. Makes the world a better place. So now you can see that you can kind of love makes the world a better place. Friends make the world a better place, like you guys. Oh, hello, welcome from Iceland. Sunny and perfect in the Northwest. Nice to see you, Joan. Thanks for joining today. So we also have celebrate. Hello, you are loved. May your wishes come true. This would be great for a wedding. Have a blessed day. Sympathy. The best happy birthday in the catalog by far. It's the most beautiful font. And you'll notice that happy birthday is tiny, but these are a little bit bigger than that. So something to kind of be aware of. To you and yours, just for you, and my heart goes out to you. So this is a giant offering, and you can see I've already cut into it, and I started using the stamps, but I have a pre-done class for you today. And it's free with any order over $30 in my online store. And if you spend over $50, I'm also going to throw in an embellishment. And that will be at my leisure, at my choice when I mail your packet. But I redid the packets today because I sold out of these while I was down in Mexico. And when I got home, I didn't have enough to mail. So that's a good problem to have, right? Okay. So also are these dies that come, and they're just gorgeous. There's all different kinds of pieces. Check out this one. It's like a frame. Here, I'll see if I can put it against black so you can see it. And then these layer inside the larger oval. There's all kinds of shapes in here. Hang on. I just cut a bunch of shapes. When I go to design a class, that's exactly what I do. I will go to my die cutting machine, the Cut and Emboss, and die cut out a whole bunch of shapes. But look at the shapes that are in this one. Just beautiful. You could just go for days. That one, I didn't pop the leaves out. Same as the other one though, so. Look at this. I love the cute little petite ones. It's tiny. Look at my fingernail versus the size of that. And then while it's cutting that out, it cuts that out. Super cool, huh? All right, so you get the idea. But I cut out a bunch of shapes when I'm designing, and then I slide them back in the bin with my dies so that the next time I go to design with it, if I want to design on the fly, I have a few pre-cut things. So this is the first card. It's a happy birthday. Hey, Robin. So good to see you, my friend. Okay. And I have 2 white here, but I really only need one white because the inside doesn't need a white. It's so light, but we might use that later. We'll see. So I'm going to start with stamping my happy birthday in the Petunia Pop. So that's one of those in colors I just showed you. And like I said, this stamped image is way bigger than the one that showed up on the front of our stamp box. So keep that in mind. But this is my favorite happy birthday in the new catalog. The font is beautiful. It's sweet and it's scripty and gorgeous. Just awesomeness. Okay. Enough about that. So also when you're placing an order for this class, you get a free PDF, and the PDF has every measurement so that you don't have to come up with things on your own. You can even copy out and use stamp sets that you have. So any $30 order gets you the kit for free, and I've done your cutting and your embossing, and I even tied a couple of bows for you. This bow was in the front, although it's for card 3. Dun, 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 excited. These are so pretty together. I hope you're picking up that gorgeous color. It's stunning. And these just layer up so easy and fun. Now, there were a few people that placed orders while I was away, and then I ran out of kits. So then I recut this today. So they'll be getting their kits in the mail. I'm going to try and get them all to the post office before it closes today, but if not, it will go out in the morning. This one, it looks like the designer paper is cut a wee bit longer than my 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to flip it over and trim any excess. You know, it's impossible for the human hand to cut a straight line, but doing it that way sure helps. Physically impossible. So if you can't do it, you're not alone. Hey, check it out. I've got Summer Splash nails. That wasn't my favorite color or anything. Okay, doke. So then, oh gosh, I need some dimensionals, and I don't have any on the table, but we need dimensionals and glue dots. I have a glue dot. Hang on, talk amongst yourselves for a second, and I'll get some glue dots, or dimensionals. Well, why is it that I always have a gazillion minis? So I guess minis are going to have to do, because I'm not going to keep you waiting while I hunt for the real dimensionals. I use the large size dimensionals more than I use these. And they come with so many in a package of these little guys that I swear it's like a lifetime supply if you buy one package. So I go through so many regular size dimensionals, but these, I mean, I feel like they go forever. Oh, so do you guys have a favorite in color? I definitely am leaning towards these two. Summer Splash is probably my favorite. I have to say they're all beautiful though. I'm not typically an orange girl, so the peach one might be my least favorite of the 5, but they all work so well together. It's like trying to pick a favorite child when you're trying to pick a favorite color. You like the Summer Splash too, Robin? That's cool. What else? Who else likes the in colors? We had a couple of people join the team this month and they got them for free. They got the 5 ink pads, the markers, the paper. I mean, it's such a great deal in addition to $125 of their choice. And then they get to come swap with Robin. Petunia Pop, Mary Jo says. Robin Gregor is a super swapper. I'm sorry, I don't mean to embarrass you or anything, but she always makes cards that make my hair blow back. So I look forward to her swapping with me and being on my team. Oh, I know. It's hard. It's like a collection thing. Val's saying she just got the last 2 colors of the in colors and she felt like she just had to get them. I get it. It's a collection thing. You don't want to have an incomplete set. Okay, so, well, I will say, I had a couple of customers after, and this happens every year, after the in colors that were going out, went out, that wanted the refills, the re-inkers, and they didn't have them. So, pro tip, if you are picking up a starter kit or if you're buying the ink pads, don't forget to get your re-inkers as you go because, yeah, you want to protect your investment. So having, one thing about buying an ink pad from Stampin' Up is you'll never get stuck because you'll always have the ink to re-ink it if you back up your purchase with the re-inkers. So it's my pro tip of the day. I'm going to stick that inside. I almost always mess up what I want to say when I'm writing it out the first time. So I'll wait. And if I mess up, I can flip it over and stick it in later. True story. Okay. So once again, the host code for this workshop is this. I will put a link in under comments when I'm done. And I'll email it out to you guys that are on my email list. Okay, so second card, similar. This is pretty cool. So this is kind of a color blocked card. So let's see. We're going to, I should have the sample right here. Yeah. So this is what we're going for. And we're going to kind of line these up. And I'm actually going to flip them over just because we're going to end up putting adhesive on them. But we'll get them lined up in their place first. Boy, I'm glad I didn't put those together. There's too many colors for my eyes. But they're all beautiful, they're just not together. This is nice. I love this color blocking idea. So, and it's a great way to use up scraps. If you've cut your paper down and you have a bunch of scraps left over, you can mix and match as long as there's not, 20 different colors like I got going on here. I'm a monochromatic kind of girl. I like just a few colors and simple lines, right? But the Berry Burst and the Pretty in Pink sure do go together beautifully. And even that Summer Splash in there, it's all, that's 3 colors and that's enough for me, but it's stunning. Okay, so we have this little die cut here, and I went with Summer Splash ink. Oh no, I lied. Berry Burst. Ugh, hate when I lie. So Mary Jo's is Petunia Pop. Robin's is Summer Splash. Anybody else have a favorite that I didn't mention? So this is Berry Burst. This isn't an in color though. This is just in the paper. That's something that Stampin' Up does that makes life easy. They coordinate colors in the designer paper, and sometimes they put colors together that I never would. And it always ends up looking gorgeous. Okay. So originally in the directions, I wrote to take this ribbon and fold it in half, but I was having problems. People were having problems with that. So pro tip here, just slice it. And then we'll add some adhesive back here. It looks like you folded it, but you didn't. The other thing is, on the original, I folded this back, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is definitely a front and back side to this ribbon. This is the new Pretty in Pink and White duo ribbon. And so this is the back side, and it's a little bit more matte than this shiny side. So by cutting it in half, I can look at my white pieces and make sure, oh, see, that the shiny side is up facing happiness both times. All right, so I'm gonna go this way and then this way. And now I can, oop, maybe I'm not gonna go that way, hang on. I wanna make sure I get the right side. That's all right, add more glue. When in doubt, more glue. Here we go. Okay, so I got my little ribbon hanging, and then I can add dimensionals to the back of this. And for the ease of time, let's just put a strip on there. I use up every shred of my dimensionals when I use them, so don't be afraid to cut up the edges and use those too. And like I said, these mini ones, they go forever, but they're so little, I prefer the bigger ones. Pretty in Pink and Summer Splash. Yeah, I like the Pretty in Pink is back. I'm seeing it everywhere in the stores already. It was all over Mexico. You should see my new water bottle. It's sparkly. I think it's up in the other room. But it is a rhinestone bottle from top to bottom in pink. Sparkly fabulousness. Okay, so I got my Celebrate here, and I can line this up with my blocked colors, and it just comes together where the trio of paper finishes. And then you can attach that onto your card base. And like I said, for people who place a $50 order, I'm not including embellishments on this class just yet, but if you place a $50 order, you're going to get a surprise embellishment in your kit, as long as you use the host code, so that I can get those embellishments for free and then pop them off to you. So there is card number 2. Pretty pretty, huh? Okay, so card number 3 uses the brand new Peach Pie with Calypso Coral, and I took the designer paper. Where's the sample? Here it is. My heart goes out to you. I ran this through the Zinnia embossing folder. It makes a gorgeous embossed piece. I'm giving myself a second to catch up to make sure you can see that. And then this is cut at an angle so that you can add it to the bottom corner of the card, but it's peach and coral all the way for this one. So I'm going to make sure that my flowers are face up, because it would look weird if they weren't. Okay, and then I'll layer that on my white 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And like I said, all of the measurements for this come out in the PDF with the class. Just free with an order. But free for you today. If you want to try and recreate these cards, definitely please do, and post them in the creative group that you had some fun recreating these designs. I love this layout. It could go this way, but if you cut your designer series paper, You could do this as well, or even this, and have your focal point going the other way. But for now, I went this way. This is one you could use over and over again and change the orientation based on your design, you know? And there's that insert. Okay, so my heart goes out to you on this gorgeous cutout. The shapes in this die set are great. It's the Unbounded Beauty. Oh, of course, there's always somebody that does that in class. They go into the wrong ink pad. This time it was me. My heart goes out to you. So I liked this for putting a bow on because, first of all, this sentiment is kind of cutting out where the die cut comes across. You with me? And design-wise, it makes me happy to have the bow on that line. So that's why I went that way when I was designing this one. I do like the bigger pieces, so I'm going to take the other side of this line, maybe, if it will let me. Ta-da. This would be better with bigger dimensionals. I think I mentioned that like 100 times, but yes. I'm just going to take a line of them. You see how frugal I am. I have to cover every square inch with a dimensional. That's why the minis just aren't doing it. That's okay though. Funny, funny. Yeah, I'm not usually an orange person either, but I do like this. And in fact, somebody on my team, because I did this for my team meeting last month, they said that this is their favorite card and that they favor orange. So I like to design with all colors because I don't want to just do what appeals to me, although I definitely lean towards blues. Okay, so here we go. So along that line is why I did this whole card design, because I saw this heart thing and the way it was fitting on the die cut, and I knew I had to do something with that line. Makes my brain happy. Not that I'm in a fit in the box kind of girl, because I'm definitely not, but this just lines up. And these scissors, I need a different pair. I have about 20 pairs of these, and these could be retired or resharpened. That happens if you cut adhesive with them. You know, definitely happens, but pretty, huh? And sometimes if somebody's having a hard time, this is the right color. Like, my heart goes out to you. Have a sunshiny kind of day, right? Hey, Deborah. Thanks for joining. Okay, so last one. You already got a preview of that one when I accidentally stamped the wrong color. That's hysterical. I went back to this die cut shape. This might be my favorite in the kit. I'm going to go to my favorite color in the in colors and make sure that that stamp is good and clean. I just stamped off until there was no more color on it. I'm going to go a little higher with this one so that I have room for my tied ribbon, which is also included in the kit. Or I could go lower and have it at the top, but I think I prefer it up high. It is so quiet in my house today. I feel like super chill. I am really enjoying just crafting with you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Anybody have any questions about this bundle, about crafting in general? Because I'm coming to the end of this and I'm happy to answer any questions. Questions about the starter kit deal. You know I do better when you're asking me questions or when you're tossing anything over the fence. Oh, I have one. Ella was asking about the quarterly and the price. And there's multiple prices based on whether you want to have the bundles included with your kit. And I will be emailing that out again because tomorrow I'll be placing order for expedited order for all those bundles that people ordered that go with. And then there's even like a directions only option for people who just want the directions to their inbox for that quarterly. It's got 3 complete card classes. Of course, the directions only are free for my team. I love that these are sticking together. I made a smiley face. Can you see that? Sorry. It's little things. Directions for all my classes are free for my team. There's always a sign up special for them. But they get a discount on the quarterly as well, because I want to get the designs into their hands and help them with their crafting as much as possible. So if you didn't grab your kit, make sure you get one before the sign-ups close. I still have some though, that's good. Usually I sell out of this one because they're good for like a whole year. They're featuring brand new stamp sets in the idea book and catalog. So, all right. So, oh look, I'm good to go with this and I want to stick it on that and I haven't put my card together yet. That's funny. So with this one, I want to show you something. This is, and I'm going to come up close. This is Bermuda Bay and this is Summer Splash. It is a shade darker and they are a perfect duo. So when I am layering these together, they are literally one color away from each other, and it's so monochromatic, but it's so not one color. It makes me so happy that there is such a direct match like that. Oh, and look what I did. Looks like I cut that designer paper too long. So when you get this packet in the mail, if you order it, you might have to do what I'm gonna do here. And again, turn it over, attach it on the end, turn it over. Don't put the adhesive to the end so that you can not get sticky scissors. And then attach it onto Summer Splash. So it's funny because I just tied that bow thing. Where did it go? Oh, it's already lost on the table. So it's so Summer Splash, right? Like my nail, right? But Bermuda Bay isn't far off. It's just literally one color. So darn cool. Makes me happy to have it that close. Makes it easy for you when you get them to coordinate your projects without like losing your mind on finding the right blues. There are so many blues. Okay. Such a beautiful project. Sweet. And it was a nice kickoff to the new catalog to do a complete free video for you guys. And you can get the packets still because I cut 24 more of them today. So if you ordered the catalog launch, I could probably even put them together and mail them together. All right. So that's the fourth and final card of the Unbounded Beauty. Just the one color makes it dimensional. It does. It's like, it's so, yeah. And so the other thing I like about these types of designs is I like changing the size. So this is 1/8 of an inch smaller, the Summer Splash, than the Coastal Cabana. And then I made this a lot bigger so that it's more dynamic with the white and it pulls your eye back into the focal point. Same thing with this. There's another layer separating, so it's not just 2 layers there. It's really kind of bumps it up a little bit without, being overkill. So let's see. Hey, Mimi from Kansas. Oh, not a fine peach pie. Mine are tied, pretty in pink. And Summer Splash, yeah, no, I don't have any more questions, so I'll say, if you want this class in its entirety, there's 4 projects that are pre-cut with the bows tied. You'll have to tie your own little knot, but it's literally just tying it in a knot and sticking it on with a glue dot. You get all the prepped cardstock, all the die cuts from me, free with the $30 order. In addition, you'll get the printable directions. A lot of my friends who are demos take my classes just so that they can use them to recut and take classes to their friends. So I would encourage you to do that. My name is not on the bottom of these directions, if you notice. And you get the PDF and the video and the cut packet for a $30 order. And if you spend $50, I will throw a special embellishment in, and it'll be different for every person. So it'll be something to look forward to. I think that's everything. I did the starter kit special. Oh my gosh. Those cards are so cool. The in colors. Aren't they pretty? Here, let's see. So I did a whole series of cards that were just in colors. That's the Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, and Petunia Pop. I can't do it, I'm too dry. I was gonna do pop, but no, you're gonna have to make the noise for me. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. I'll be here next Tuesday, every Tuesday at 3 o'clock, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.